guys are going? This is part 4 of my beginning blues guitar series, and in this video we're going to take a look at the pentatonic scale in position 2. So first of all, I think we're going to start off in the key of E because that's what we were looking at before, and we'll look at the scale in that position. So in part 2 of this series of videos we learned how to play position 1 with the pentatonic scale for minor blues. So just to recap, here it is. Now, position 2 of the pentatonic attaches magnetically to position 1. That's how you want to kind of think of it. It uses all the last notes on each string that were played in position 1 and now the first notes of position 2. So I'll play position 2 through for you. So here's all the frets of that position. So you want to put your second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and then you want to play the 5th fret on the low E string. Then we're going to go up to the A string and play the 2nd fret with the 1st finger, and then we're going to play the 5th fret with the little finger. Then with the 1st finger we're going to play the D string on the 2nd fret, and we're going to play then the 5th fret with the little finger, and then the G string, 2nd fret with the 1st finger, 3rd finger on the G string on the 4th fret, then 2nd finger on the B string on the 3rd fret, and 1st little finger on the B string on the 5th fret, then the 1st finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret, and then the 3rd finger on the 5th fret on the high E string. Now what you need to do is practice going up and down that. Until it gets locked into your muscle memory. And once you've got that sort of set into your mind, then you can start looking at some licks. So here's your first lick. So what we're doing is putting the little finger on the D string on the 5th fret, and we're pulling off to the D string 2nd fret. Then we're going to put the little finger on the 5th fret on the A string, and then we're going to land on the D string on the 2nd fret. So here's lick number 2. You're going to put your 1st finger on the B string on the 3rd fret, and your 2nd finger on the G string on the 4th, and just play some upstrokes. And then you could always slide up to those notes from the fret below. Okay, so here's lick number 3. So what we're doing is we're fretting the B string on the 3rd fret, we're hammering on, we're playing the B and the high E string together, and we're hammering on to the 5th fret on the B string. And then we're playing the 3rd fret again, and then playing the high E string on the 3rd fret, and just putting a little bend on it. Here's lick number 4. So what we're doing is we're just playing the B string on the 3rd fret, then we're playing the B string on the 5th fret, then we're playing the high E string on the 3rd fret, and then we're going to bend this note that we hit on the 5th fret on the high E string. So what you want to do now is practice playing with position 1 and position 2 and start sort of combining licks and experimenting with sliding to different notes and pulling off on different places, and just start to build your own sort of licks. So now you know that position 2 just attaches to position 1. It also works exactly the same when we go up the octave. So in the last video we looked at position 1, which was starting at the 12th fret with all the notes fretted. And all we do is we use exactly the same pattern as we did down here, but start it up here on the 15th fret. Because the 15th fret is exactly the same notes as the 3rd fret, which is an octave up. And all the licks that we used down there earlier will work up here as well. So if we were playing a blues in a different key, for example G, you find the root note of G on the low E string, which is on the 3rd fret. You then work out where position 1 is from that note. And then you just attach position 2 as we were doing earlier. This allows you a lot more places to play lead work, and you can work into different keys when you're playing the blues. Don't forget to subscribe.